Hi, this is Senator Tony Hwang. I am here with Valerie Buckley, who has been the longtime director of the Easton Senior Center, and I'm so grateful for her support of our initiative to represent the community. So Val, thank you so much for being here today.
Well, you've been here with the seniors for a long, long time. And I'm always having these fireside chats with you about what goes on in the legislature, which is great. I think that what I really have appreciated over the years is the communication on behalf of Easton seniors especially, and all the other seniors around that come to the center. What's great about that is we know what's happening, which normally seniors don't get to know so much about at times. And you send me all sorts of letters and flyers which I can make and copy and give out to seniors. I also appreciate the fact that you were around during the pandemic. Every time I needed any masks or anything like that, you were always there.
Well, you were doing such important work. You were delivering groceries, you were checking in on our seniors that may be in isolation, and just really providing support. And for me, it was really important to be a resource for you to do the important work of supporting our valuable seniors. And in visiting this center so much and looking at the hub of activity and resources and support in general is really something that I am so respectful and admire of what Easton Senior Center does and what you do for our seniors in the community. They're not just part of the population. They're a special part of the population that you reach out and engage, entertain, and allow them to socialize. So anything that I have been able to do with your guidance and with your support has been remarkable. But you do a lot for the seniors, and they're an integral part of our community.
Well, I think the thing we always joke about with politicians is that, well, you heard all the gossip and all the rest of it, but actually you're a politician that works. And I think that's what I appreciate more than anything else. And you've also got a sense of humor, and you're a good entertainer. And the seniors love having you around. That's all I hear from them one way and another.
Well, I admire them so much. I think seniors offer a perspective that is so needed in this day and age of tumult, that they offer, that they have been through those time periods. And some of the more senior that have lived through the Depression and through the challenges of our economics in the 70s, they bring perspective that the current generations, the current population don't fully realize. And it is instructive, but also valuable to me as a legislator when we determine policy. But most important of all, Val, it really is an opportunity for us to give back, to support our important communities, keep them informed, and let them know that we as a generation care very deeply about their well-being, because they have paved the way for the path for all of us in the past.
I think the most important thing that you just probably mentioned is that in the age of technology, when so many seniors feel as though they've been left behind, some of them don't have computers, they don't even know the latest technology in cell phones, that communication has essentially died for a whole series of people. Probably all those from about 75 onwards don't have that communication. And you have to have a liaison one way or another between senior centers, the elderly commissions for the aging, and be able to coordinate with what's going on around. And if there's no communication, they don't even know what's going on.
Well, I have a mantra that we are always engaged, we are always present, because it does matter. It does matter the things that you do. Not just talk about it, but the things that you do to show people that you care. Because for me, the feedback and the reward has been when you're there, when you're engaged, their response is the reward that makes me so proud of what we do. Their response is so warm and engaged and appreciative. It is what we do in public service. It is what I value.
That's what it's all about. Actually, the other thing we don't think about too much is that when people get to a certain age, many of them have lost a spouse and they live on their own or they're homebound. The other thing that's been remarkable with our relationship for a number of years now is that We run an excellent transportation system, and that's mainly because we're able to touch into some of the money, should I say, grants that you can get both federally and locally, and that's been a means of communication that's helped tremendously from our point of view in Easton.
Well, I remember you got that call. I got that call that our van is breaking down and our seniors are at risk and we need to transport them. I'm going to raise the money, and I instantly stepped in and helped write some grant requests and helped you raise money. And voila, there's a new van because Val made it happen. We helped. But what was important is you're able to pick up seniors, drive them. And one of the things that I have learned during this COVID pandemic with our seniors is the most dangerous thing is not simply the virus itself, but the sense of isolation, the sense of emotional challenges that occur without contact with loved ones. So what you do at the Senior Center that I've learned in supporting you is that you're out there connecting with people, keeping people in touch and letting them know that there are people around them as a community that care very deeply for them. So thank you so much, and I'm so honored to have your support in our election this year, and I hope that with the support of other people watching this, that we're getting a chance to continue doing this work on behalf of all the citizens in our community, and particularly our seniors.
It's been great talking to you.
Thank you.
All the very best.
Thank you very much.
All righty.
I, Tony Hwang, approve this message.